Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. We are here. We are back to do, some more, learning about God. It's Sunday Funday school. We're doing it. We're learning about God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit and Mary and who else? Moses. Everybody. We're learning about everybody. So we are back. Of course, it's you guys, it's Scott, it's myself, and we are doing our Sunday Funday school. Now, I got another thing. Look at this. Scott has been just gifting me all. It's a mouth harp. I'm going to try to play our selection, our A selection. Ah! We'll just go back with our nose flute because this is crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. It has like these vague, weird directions. Like you supposed to put it here and then bang it. Ain't nobody got time. Like that sounds like I might end up in at dental. I might end up at the dental clinic messing around with that, playing with my teeth. So we'll just, go here with it. All right. Do you know what song that was, Scott? Do you guys know what song that is? Put it in the comments. You know I'm talented, honey, because that was hard to get out. I don't know. His eyes are on the sparrow. That was the A selection of His eyes are on the sparrow. Period. Talent comes in many forms. Period. Okay, Scott, are you ready for our Sunday Funday school?
I am.
Are you going to do that thing where you ask a bunch of damn questions that are inappropriate?
Probably.
Okay. Well, here we go, guys. Scott's here. Scott might get uninvited. Let's see. Oh, I love this one. This is a fave of mine. Has to do with hair.
Okay.
Strength from the Lord. Yes. You ready for some strength from the Lord?
Yeah.
A strong young man rested his head in the lap of a beautiful woman. Wait, we just went all the way to the end. Okay, girl. Okay, wait. Okay, I wasn't ready. I thought we were going to tell the story. But okay, I guess this is the crash course.
Okay.
Oh, Samson, murmured Delilah as she stroked his long hair. You have the strength of 10 men in your arms. Ooh. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Ooh. Prove that you love me and reveal the secret of your strength. Ooh.
It's gonna go racy.
Hey, sometimes the Bible like that. Sometimes the Bible got some raciness. We didn't get 8 billion people on the planet because the Bible was not racy. Okay. At this time, a foreign people, the Philistines, ruled the land of Israel. Oh, y'all didn't let yourself get conquered, eh? They were cruel and did not honor God. But God blessed Israel with a hero, a man strong in the power of the Lord. Once a lion attacked Samson. With his bare hands, Samson tore the lion apart. Later, Samson tied torches to the 300 foxtails and drove them through the Philistines' fields. The crops burned to the ground. Oh, Lord. In battle, Samson killed 1,000 you can't say that, unalived, 1,000 Philistine soldiers using just a bone he found in the hills. Somebody bring Samson over here. I need a bodyguard. So the Philistines wanted to capture Samson. They promised Delilah much silver if she could discover the secrets of Samson's strength. They just sent the woman in there. Oh, Lord. Night after night, she kissed and begged. Samson told her lies about his strength so she would quit asking. Finally, why you nodding, Scott? That's what Scott be doing to me. He just be telling me anything. That's a shame. This was like thousands of years ago. Men still doing it. Look at Scott. Y'all can't see Scott.
Shut up. Keeps asking questions.
This is a shame. Finally, he could stand it no longer. Woman, I grow weary of your questions. My strength comes from the Lord. My long hair is a sign that I am faithful to him. If anyone cuts my hair, I will become weak. How do you know that? Like, how do you know that? Have you tested this theory? And how long was your hair? Samson fell asleep in Delilah's lap, and she called a man to shave off Samson's hair. When he woke, he did not know his strength had left him. He tried to fight the Philistines. They gorged out his eyes and tied him up. Okay. You shouldn't have been out there playing, honey.
You didn't realize he had no hair left?
No, Scott, no. I want to say something inappropriate, but I'm not going to say it. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to say it. Stevie Wonder don't realize he ain't got no hair left either. Have y'all seen his hairline? And it's no shade to Stevie. I love Stevie Wonder. But their hairline is ridiculous. Okay, honey? Somebody needs to just do what they need to do and just take it all off. They make man wigs. They make so much now. So Stevie Wonder don't realize it either. What you got? I'm sorry, Stevie. I love you. Like, I really do love you, honey. There'll be some shorts with your music on there. Your music is like the soundtrack to my life. But honey, the hair, we gotta tell the truth. We tell the truth around here. Because God said tell the truth. You need to let the hair go, sir. Put a hat on. I do. Huh? What? You mad because I'm dragging Stevie Wonder? I'm not dragging him. I'm being honest. It's a gift. It's a superpower. So yes, people will have hair, lose it, and not realize it.
Okay. Well,
I walked out without a wig a time or two.
this is strong, not necessarily smart.
This is why we don't invite Scott over here. This is why we don't invite him. He gonna look up lightning, gonna be striking all over here because he don't know how to just and listen and learn. Okay. Anyway. In prison, his hair began to grow back. Now, this is the question you need to be asking. Them people didn't realize that his hair grew back. They didn't realize that was where the strength came from, like the last time. The Philistines gathered to celebrate. Bring Samson out to amuse us, the king cried. They led Samson to the temple of their foreign god. Samson prayed, Lord, give me strength once more, so the Philistines can see the power of the one true God. Huh? Grow your hair out, Scott. Samson pushed with all his might on the post of the temple, and it fell, crushing the king and all his people inside. With his unaliving, Samson unalived more Philistines than when he was alive. This man sacrificed himself. Boom. This is like the precursor to what Jesus is going to do. Because somebody, look, in order for things to get going, you got to sacrifice. Period. Okay. That ended Samson. You ready for the next one?
Yeah. Quick.
Well, it's not a long story in the Bible either. They give a little more detail, but, you know, is that they pretty much summed it up pretty well. The boy and the giant. Somebody got a slingshot? What? Sunlight poured down on the beautiful hills of Elah. Okay, let's just talk about it. Clearly, Israel took 40 years to get into the promised land, okay? They finally get there, and then they just let people conquer them. I don't know what's going on with Israel. They clearly are not following God's direction. Otherwise, they would have been protected. So here we go. We got more people messing with the Israelites. But when the men of Israel looked up, they saw a terrifying sight. There on the hilltop, a Philistine soldier stood shouting insults at them. You call yourself the army of the living God? Then why do you hide in the valley? Probably because you there, sir. You probably ain't bathed. You probably stink. Today, I challenge your God. Send out one soldier to fight against me. When I win, confidence, that's confidence. When I win, you will see that your God has no power. We will make you our slaves. The men who listened to these insults had fought many brave battles, but they feared the Philistine, for he was no ordinary soldier. What you think was wrong with him, Scott?
Philistine soldier.
Mm-hmm.
He was extraordinarily large.
Yeah. Oh, you know this story? You know David and Goliath?
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Scott, I'll be asking you other stuff and you don't know it. Hey, don't be listening to Scott. He don't know all these stories. Scott be sitting there confused and looking at me with the Pikachu face when I ask him certain stories. So this is why we're here. Goliath stood nearly 10 feet tall. Sir, how are you being accommodated during this time frame? Because they didn't have accommodations for like super tall people. I want to say it was the reverse and people were like way shorter back then. So how did we make accommodations for a 10-foot tall man? Where you get your clothes from, sir? How did you get into doorways? Did you have to crawl in there? Why are you so tall? Anyway. And wore a bronze helmet and a coat of mail. Excuse me. He had one spear tied to his back and held another one in his hand. Hundreds of men had unalived in battle, fighting against Goliath. Okay, he's strong, baby. They should have sent Samson after him before Samson went on his unaliving mission, self-unaliving mission.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
Hey, you gotta send the equal in to the other equal. Anyway. Among all the soldiers of Israel, there was no man willing to fight this beast alone. Then y'all got to jump him. Just send like 200 dudes after him. Yeah, he tall, but he ain't, he can't deal with all that. Ooh, y'all got to use strategy. Only one person was brave enough to face Goliath, David, a young shepherd's boy. He had come to the army camp to bring food for his older brothers who were soldiers. David was amazed that everyone feared the giant Philistine. Does Goliath think he can speak against the Lord? Let me fight this Philistine. When a bear attacked my father's sheep, I unalived it. God saved me from the bear, and he will save me from Goliath, period. You better speak it. You better speak it into the existence, David. This is how you got to where you are, period. Saul, the king of Israel, gave David a helmet, armor, and a sword. But David said, David refused them. I don't need that. Sir, look at me and look at him. Who you think gonna win this? Okay. I have never used a sword. I will take my slingshot and some stones from the brook, and God will be with me. That's all I need. Goliath roared with laughter when David stepped up to fight him. What? Do you send me a child? Come here, boy. I'll feed you to the birds. The Philistine charged with his heavy sword, but the shepherd had his sling ready. Whirr! A single stone flew through the air and struck Goliath in his forehead. The giant fell down unalived. The enemy soldiers watched in horror as David took Goliath's own sword and cut off their champion's head. Period. I thought you didn't know anything about swords, David.
Figure that out.
The men of Israel charged up the hill and unalived many Philistines that day. Y'all didn't want to, again, y'all were just sitting there. Now I see what Goliath was talking about. Y'all just gonna sit there? Y'all too scared to jump me? David became the leader of the army and later was crowned king of Israel. What you think about that? What you think about that, Scott?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I should ask it.
Go ahead and ask it.
How come God hates everybody except for the Israelites? Why does he hate the Philistines?
Because they don't believe in him. You heard it in there where they said they had their own little separate God, and God like, we don't do that. We don't do that around here. We don't do that around here.
So you just got to be killed, be unalived?
When you don't mess with God, the Old Testament God,
Mm-hmm.
kind of, sort of, yeah. That's that. If you ain't gonna do, if you not gonna tell, if you not gonna say, hey, this is God, this is my homeboy. I messes with God. Yeah, and then you disrespecting the people that do mess with God. He represents his clique, and that would be the Israelites. What you talking about? It's like a sports team. If somebody comes for your favorite team, what you gonna do?
I don't know.
Scott be confused. He be asking these questions, but he don't want to answer other people's questions.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why he hates so many people.
He doesn't hate, Scott. That's such a strong word to use when we're talking about God here. He just expects respect. Okay. He expects love, loyalty, all of that. He wrote it in the Ten Commandments. Remember, we went over that. They didn't go over that in here, but they did. Okay, we got one more because Scott, we just got to stop Scott from asking all these weird questions. He's being weird.
Just saying, maybe if he wasn't such a tyrant, more people would like him.
Well, they still liked him. Are we not reading the Bible today? What is America? A nation of what? What's the main religion? Worldwide, kind of.
Christianity, I guess.
So what you trying to say? Scott, you gonna look up, somebody gonna come over here with a slingshot.
Okay.
And you're not gonna like it. Better leave them alone. Okay, we got the.
Figure it all out.
We might have to keep doing this. The wisest man.
Mm.
What you got to say, Scott?
I got nothing.
It was midnight. Young King Solomon tossed and turned in his bed. He needs some hot milk, some warm milk. He had so many difficult decisions to make. All the people of Israel brought their problems to him. Oh, sir, you need a team of people to help you sort through that. At last, Solomon fell asleep, and in a dream, God spoke to him. Solomon, I see your trouble. Ask for anything, and I'll give it to you. I would have asked for a team of people to help you with this.
I would have just asked to fix all your damn problems. You're God, after all.
Scott, God has a hierarchy, okay? It's like him, then kings. Kings are supposed to be, the problems are brought to the kings, and then they send it up to God. Kings are like the middleman of God.
Okay.
That's what they say. That's what they, and Pope and the pastors, it's a lot of like middlemen for God. Get over it.
Okay. Seems like it'd be kind of easy for God to take care of, but
He don't feel like it. He don't feel like it. Why you got to do that all day? It's like a billion. It's like a lot of people and one of him. He tired. He tired. He just got through making the earth. He tired. He's tired.
yeah, but okay.
What you guys got?
He doesn't like most of the people on the earth, so he's only got to take care of a few of them.
I'm gonna have to take Scott to actual church here. Solomon's mind filled with visions of gold and jewels. That's not gonna help you, sir. That's not gonna help you. You already got that. You the king, sir. You the king. You already got that. And great palaces and kings bound before him. It's not. I mean, you can make them your admin, so then they can help you answer these people questions, I guess. Should he ask for wealth or power or long life? Then the young king remembered the problems of his people. Hey, oh Lord, you have placed me on the throne of Israel, and I am like a little child. I am not wise enough to rule your people. I ask you, Lord, for wisdom so that I might rule justly. Period. Right answer. Right answer. Circle takes a square. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. I need a bell. Ding, ding, ding. Wait, I got the answer. That was the bell. Solomon's answer, please, God. He liked it. See, he doesn't hate everybody. He just doesn't like people who don't like follow the rules. Police don't like people who don't follow the rules either. Because you desire wisdom to rule my people, Solomon, you shall have it. Like a genie, like boom, your IQ high. Of all men to live on this planet, you shall be known as the wisest. And I will also bless you with wealth and power and long life as long as you walk in my ways. See, right there, it says it right there. Walk in his ways. He cool with you as long as you following the rules. In the morning, the young king woke, strong in the power and wisdom of the Lord. A servant knocked at his door. "O king, 2 women wish to see you. They have a baby boy with them, and each woman says the child is hers." There was no daddy.
Yeah, shouldn't that be what they're fighting over?
No, they fighting over this baby. But where the daddy at? Like, he couldn't confirm which woman he got pregnant.
They couldn't confirm
being pregnant.
Who's
the mother?
Who the kid came out?
Yeah, like the village people, like the Israelites can't be that big where they didn't see one woman was pregnant and the other one wasn't, or maybe I don't know. Okay, let me stop being Scott. They have a baby boy with them. Oh wait, I already read that. Solomon took his seat in the court. A woman threw herself at his feet. "King Solomon, this child is mine. That mother's baby unalived, and in the night she stole my son. Now she says he belongs to her. Do not listen to her, O king." The second woman cried, "This is my son. She is lying." The sounds of their arguments filled the courtroom. Oh, Lord, he probably got a headache. He probably like, "Oh, girl. Oh." Solomon looked at each woman. He looked at the tiny boy sleeping peacefully. At last, the king turned to the guards standing by the throne. "Soldiers, draw your swords, cut the baby in half, and give a piece to each woman. This will stop this noisy quarreling."
All right, I like it.
The first woman just stared at the king, and the second woman screamed, "No, no, I beg you, King Solomon, do not hurt the child. I'll give him to her if you will only let him live." Then King Solomon said to the guard, "Give the baby to the second woman. A true mother will suffer first before she lets her child suffer. Period, point blank." I have many things to say about that. I'll constantly say that. Like, some of these women be doing some stuff and putting their children in danger, and that's outside of natural instinct, but that's another story for another day. Words of Solomon's wisdom spread far and wide. People came to ask his advice, and scribes wrote down his wise teachings. The land of Israel became a great nation, and all who saw it said, "How great is the Lord, the God of Israel." Look at these people. They learning, baby. They learning. Get your pencils and your pens out, baby. This is what Scott should be doing here while we trying to do our Sunday Funday school. This should be you, Scott, right here or right here. Okay.
Those guys look like going to be Samson anytime soon.
Scott, leave these people alone. Okay, so did you have any questions?
I think he answered them all.
Scott, I feel like you want to just drag and treat this like it's not serious, and this is super serious right now.
Take it serious. Just trying to figure out what's going on.
This is why we don't invite Scott to Sunday school. And something tells me when he was younger, they didn't invite him then either. So with that, we're gonna bid you guys adieu. I was going to do it short, but it's like super late. It was hot out today. It's just been a mess. So I'm going to let you guys go. Not going to do it short. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll come back with Sherlock. We're going to come back with like our final book of Sherlock. I'm excited but sad. So anyway, bid you guys adieu. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, check out some other videos, comment, let me know what you think, share your thoughts. And with that, we're gonna bid you guys adieu. So from wherever we are to wherever you are, peace, love, happiness always. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, as long as nothing happens. Bye, y'all.